when with everything and all of the criticism coming at you, rightfully so. Rightfully so, you're getting criticized.
You can't forget that.
Yes, you can't go and even make it seem possible that you're shushing the fans or anybody who runs a media account that is about NYCFC.
Yeah, that was one of the questions I guess that we had was with Ring after he scored the goal. And of course, you know, we can see, I mean, you could imagine being in Ring's position if you score like your first goal of the season, basically.
You're gassed up.
Yeah, you're gassed up and
with criticism coming at you and the team. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you're gonna be gassed up.
Yeah, you're gonna act up.
I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah, everything happens in the moment. But then, rightfully so, after the game,
you have to answer for it.
Yeah, 2 or 3 analysts are gonna ask you a question like, "What was that shushing all about?"
Yeah.
And at first, I believe he had declined to comment, and then he said something along the lines of, you know, if anybody has anything to say about me or the club, to say it to my face or say it to the club's face, which I feel like if anybody was doing that they were. And I think the real question is trying to figure out who it was directed to, because I don't see much hate outside of the club. Like, I don't think, especially being in last place, that we're a club that is like eclipsed into the mainstream news of the MLS right now. So we're not getting all this hate from, you know, random ESPN analysts or other clubs or other players or other clubs players. So one would have to assume that Ring was talking about, you know, fans that he's heard from.
I mean, unless Porter said something before the game or something like
or players.
Players from the other team.
Yeah, they could have been chirping him all game.
Exactly. It very could have, like, but knowing that there's been criticism and knowing that, you know, the club has not been performing to do that, the fans are automatically going to assume, especially New York fans.
Yeah, well, it's a little weird because
it's easy to feel disrespected.
Traditionally, if you look at that celebration, it's while you're at an away game with a fan-packed stadium,
right?
And you're
at the fans,
you're telling
the other fans,
you're telling the other club's fans, like, hey, shut up, look at what I just did to you, in front of you,
cry,
but we're a home game, home, whatever, it's a home game,
draped in blue and orange.
I mean, rightfully so. So a home game, and then there's no fans in the stands. So, you know, that's a message being sent, and we don't really know who he was looking to receive it. But you can make some assumptions when he leaves the door open for assumptions by not letting us know. By not
commenting, you have to comment on it.
Yeah.
And all respect to Ring, hands down, outside of Tati, that's probably my favorite player.
I mean,
Ring. So it's all respect, infinite love for you. But at the same time, you have to give us some context.
Yeah,
otherwise we're just gonna make our own version and assume the worst.
Right, and